What is up, YouTube? This is Rather Be Welding coming at you again with another homemade project. Today, I get to finally remotorize this thing. If you haven't seen what happened to this thing, a couple months ago, me and my friends were riding at night, and this thing all of a sudden caught on fire and burned everything. The front tire is the only thing that survived the fire. Seat's gone. The motor is completely toast. Everything is just, I'm gonna have to replace a lot of stuff. The brakes, the belts, all that kind of stuff. The rear tire is totally melted. Can't really see it. So I'm finally remotorizing it with this thing. This is a Predator engine, 6.5 horsepower, 212cc. I got this thing at Harbor Freight for $100. These motors are awesome because they are brand new and they're only $100. They're on sale, and I got a coupon. So yeah, those things are awesome. So if you haven't seen this thing catching on fire, I'm gonna probably do I'm gonna try and figure out how to do a link at the bottom of the description below. If there is no link, I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, so look for that. If there's not there, I couldn't figure it out. Anyway, so the things I'm gonna have to replace on this thing is, of course, the motor. The motor's completely toast. I'm going to have to replace the seat. Back tire is almost melted. The brakes are gone. The only thing that survived is the front tire, and it actually still has air in there. So I'm going to probably have to replace the front tire, the front brakes, and I'm going to probably have to replace a lot of stuff. And I'm going to have to repaint this thing because this thing paint melted off of this thing. So yeah. Let's get started. Okay, I've taken the motor off. Most of the frame looks intact. It just it's starting to rust. It's a little bit right here. Camera focus. Thank you. Starting to rust a little bit right here, and that's about it. The chain is pretty good shape. Most of this white powder dust stuff is from that fire extinguisher that I used. So that'll just come right off, hopefully. With a grinder grind thing. I don't know. I can't think of the name. Anyway, this still works. That's pretty cool. It melted a little bit, but you know, I hate this camera. I can't focus. Melted a little bit, but it still works. You can't push the buttons though. Anyway, so there's the old motor. Look at this thing. This thing is destroyed. Look at that. That is not plastic. That's how hot. Let me get. Can you see this right? That is not plastic. That just completely melted. Here's a little metal barb right there that this thing just totally melted on. So that's how hot that this fire got. Anyway, let me take the new motor, to unbox it, and let's see if it'll fit in the frame. Hopefully, look at that. That is a perfect fit. Man, that perfectly fits in there. I'm not gonna have to re-drill holes. It's a little close to here, and muffler is touching the frame just a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it because the guard is on here. And also, you know, I'm probably gonna have to I don't know if I should just get another BMX bike seat or make my own seat to make this thing more comfortable. And I may just make my own seat, therefore I can may have it longer and put suspension on the thing. So anyway, the motor fits perfectly. Now all I gotta do is take everything off, clean the frame, and re-weld any small things I want to re-weld, and then paint the thing, and then put it all back together. Okay, I kind of skipped ahead a lot and finished this thing without really recording it, so I painted it, put the motor on, put the belts on, put the new seat, there's a new seat, new throttle cable, new brake cables, old chain, old sprocket, new tire in the back, and right now it's ready to ride. So this is part one. Part two is going to be this thing riding. So look for part 2. I'm gonna hopefully upload that soon. So yeah, this thing is looking sweet. I kind of remember this thing a lot bigger, but yeah, this thing is actually really small. So it actually looks really cool. So yeah, thank you for watching. Look for part 2 and subscribe and have a nice day.